Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, Salesforce and Autopilot. The use case here is, whenever a new lead is created in Salesforce, automatically add contact in Autopilot. Now let us know what these two software applications are all about. So Salesforce is a CRM platform, whereas Autopilot is a marketing automation software. The issue here is that these two software applications don't have any integration between them, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect is an integration software with the help of which you can transfer data from Salesforce to Autopilot. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen. So here I am at Google, and now what I'm going to do is I'll go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly, and now I will hover over this product section over here and I'm going to click on Connect. Okay, so now I'm going to click on Sign In. Okay, so now because I've already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. Pabbly Connect offers a free plan where this integration can be tried out absolutely free. You just have to clone the template of the workflow. The link for the same is available in the description below the video. Once you clone the template, you will immediately get access to this workflow right in your account. So now I'm going to scroll down, and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and you can see we have so many workflows already created over here. So now I'm going to create a new workflow by clicking on this Create Workflow button. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I'm going to name it as Salesforce to Autopilot. Now I'm going to create it. Okay, so now here in Choose App, first I am going to choose Salesforce. So now according to our workflow, whenever a new lead is created in Salesforce, we want to create a contact in Autopilot. That is why new lead here will be our trigger event. You can see we have one more option called new task. If you want, you can select this option as well. And if you want any other trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. So now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger event? Let me tell you that automations run on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, whenever a new lead is created in Salesforce, we want to create a contact in Autopilot. That is why creating new lead in Salesforce will be our trigger event, whereas creating a contact in Autopilot will be our action event. So now I am going to click on Connect with Salesforce. Okay, so now under credentials, you can see we have two options, create new or select existing credentials. So here, if you have any existing credentials like this, you can directly click on it and you can go ahead. If you want, you can also let it be new credentials. So here I am going to connect with Salesforce. I'm going to allow it. You don't have to worry about your data or information. Everything is 100% safe and secure with Pabbly Connect. Okay. So now here you can see it is asking us for the instance URL. So in order to get your instance URL, you have to first log into your Salesforce account, and then in URL, you have to just copy this URL over here. So I'll just copy it. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste it. I'll just remove this slash. Okay. So now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. Okay, so we have got some API response. Now this API response is of the last lead that was created in Salesforce. Now what I'm going to do is I'll go back to my Salesforce account. I am going to create a new lead. Then we'll click on Save and Send Test Request. So I'll go back to Salesforce. I'm going to click on Leads option over here. And now I'm going to create new lead. So the first name is going to be Philip. Last name Austin. Company, I'll put Infosys. Phone number, I'll just put the phone number. Okay. Title, no need. Lead source, I'll let it be other. Campaign, industry, annual revenue. Email, Philip0123@gmail.com. working, rating, okay. I'll put the address. Let me just map any random address. Okay, now I'm just going to save it. Okay, so you can see we have created a new lead called Philip Austin over here. You can see the other details are over here. So now what I'm going to do is I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to click on save and send test request. So you can see we have the details over here. The name is Philip Austin. We have the last name and first name separately. You can see the company, the street is here, city, state, postal code, country. You can see the phone number. Okay, because I've entered my mobile number here in phone number, it has come in this format. You can enter it in mobile number also. Email is here. Okay, you can see the other details as well. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'll just save this. Okay, so here we have successfully finished our first step integration, that is integration of Salesforce and Pabbly Connect. Now we are going to begin with our second step integration where we will integrate Autopilot and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this plus button. And now here in action step, I am going to choose Autopilot. Now in action event, according to our workflow, whenever a new lead is created in Salesforce, we want to create a contact in Autopilot. That is why add or update contact will be our action event over here. So I'm going to click on add or update contact because this is our action event over here. Now I'm going to click on connect with Autopilot. So now under credentials, you can see we have two options. Either you can create new credential or you can select any existing credential like this. So here I am going to let it be new credentials. And now because I have selected new credentials, it is asking us for the API key. So in order to get your API key, you can read the instruction carefully and you can just follow them. So I've already logged into my Autopilot account here. So now here I'm going to click on settings. Here you can see Autopilot API. So here I have my Autopilot API key. If you want, you can also regenerate it. I am just going to copy the same API key. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste it here. So now this Autopilot API key is going to help us to build a connection between Autopilot and Pabbly Connect. Now I'm going to click on save. Okay, so here we have some empty fields and we have to fill the information according to our response over here. So we are just going to map these details. So email, let us map the email. Okay, you can see email is used to deduplicate contacts. If you provide contact with an email address that already exists, the contact will be updated. Okay, first name. We have the first name and last name separately. So I'll just map it. Company. We have company details, Infosys. Title, I'm not going to put. Phone number, fine, I'll have the phone. Website, street, Madhya Pradesh. Postal code, we have the postal code. Country. Okay. All these things I'll just leave it. If you want, you can also add custom fields and then you can put custom values. Now I'm going to click on save and send test request. So you can see we have the API response over here. That means we have successfully finished our integration of Salesforce and Autopilot. I'll just save it. Okay. So now let's go to Autopilot and check if a new contact is created there or not. And the contact will be with the name Philip Austin. So I'll go to Autopilot and here you can see contacts. So you can see Philip Austin is over here, the company is here, the email is here. If you click on it, you can see the other details over here. Okay, so now I'll go back. So now here we have successfully finished our integration of Salesforce and Autopilot. Now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So I'll go back to Salesforce and I'm going to add new lead over here. First name is Emily. Last name is Anderson. I'll put the phone number. Email Emily Anderson 14@gmail.com. Company. Okay. Address. Okay. Save. Okay, so you can see we have created a lead over here. You can see the details. Now let's go to Autopilot and check if a new contact is created there with the name Emily Anderson or not. So I'll go back to Autopilot. I'll just refresh this once. Okay, so you can see we have Emily Anderson over here. I'll just open it. So you can see we have created a contact called Emily Anderson. You can see the email is here, the phone number is here, the address is here. You can see the created date and email permission. Okay, subscribed. So now this response might take some 5 to 7 minutes. Now you just have to wait, and after 5 to 7 minutes, you can see the response. So now we have successfully finished our integration. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to explain you what has happened in our example. So in our example, what has happened is first the information came from Salesforce to Pabbly Connect. Then from Pabbly Connect, the information went to Autopilot. So now every time a new lead is created in Salesforce, automatically a contact will be created in Autopilot. So we have successfully finished the integration of Salesforce and Autopilot using Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any query, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com. And you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.